edition of Straight Talk Saturday Morning Show. We have all the ladies with us today. No men.
Hey. I miss my man.
Oh.
It's not
She
me.
just goes, she just breaks
It's fine. Okay.
Breaks it.
I love y'all women though.
No, for real though. But yeah, today we are talking about reconnecting our women to their natural gifts. And yes, Mrs. The Men, but we're talking about.
I said I love y'all.
You know what? So earlier I mentioned that Jess Nichols, which is Do I Say Divine, she is here representing her brand Sacred Crowns, and I personally use her products. That is what I use on my hair 100%. From the shampoo to the conditioner, leave-in conditioner, to the jelly that I use for my curls and the mist and everything. So I use her products 100%. So do I think? Welcome again to the show.
Thank you so much. I am honored to be here with all of you beautiful women. So let's get into what I do a little bit more. So, okay, my mission, right? Sacred Crown's mission is to create the healthiest non-toxic products for our hair. Let me take it all the way back to when I got started.
Yes, please.
So I did a big chop back in 2010. I was in my sophomore year of college over at FAMU, Florida A&M, and I just never went straight to the beauty supply store. I went to the health food store, and I just started mixing up some things.
Wow, wait, what? Wait.
Right.
You just started mixing up some stuff.
I started to mix up
wait a minute, did she just say that?
That's where I started, yes. Because my grandmother, she's one of my grandmothers, my ancestor, she is from the Bahamas. And this is what she did already. She did that with her skincare products, all of it. She just always made her own stuff.
Okay.
So I got started back then. I was in the pharmacy program, and I was having a inner struggle then. I really did not want to put just anything on my body, on my hair, in my body. All of that I was actively, consciously thinking about and actively, reaching out for. So I started to make that, and I also did hair. I did a lot of, braiding, natural hair. And so my clients would want me to use what I was making for my hair on their hair.
Okay.
They were seeing a lot of positive results. People started asking me if I was going to make, products then to sell. I was not ready to do that. I'm focused on school. I'm actually trying to figure out if I'm going to finish this program, all of that. So I ended up actually not finishing that program and getting into herbalism. Years later, right? Once I started to have my babies, I started to get into herbalism. I have 3 beautiful little girls also. So, I started to make products again for my babies. It didn't really hit me until about 2 years ago, where I started to play around with branding my company and actually selling just to my clients specifically. And then I had a revelation.
Here it comes.
I said, here I am creating all of these natural products. People are asking me for them. Why am I not moving on that? This must be a part of my purpose.
Awakening,
so,
yes.
Right. So for me, that's what I started to really listen to, that call.
Yes.
And when I did, here I am. Sacred Crowns is here. Also, the apothecary came about because I had a lot of people asking me for things outside of hair care as it pertains to herbs, because they knew I was also, using herbs in other ways besides just my hair.
Right.
So that came about, and here I am actually practicing. I have my first 2 consultations that, I've been working on since finishing my program. And I finished my program through a Life of Peace and Wellness Institute. So shout out to Dr. Akua for that. But yeah, that's how the apothecary came about. And we have community classes every Saturday. just bringing in all of the wellness innovators, right, creators, to share, have pretty much network with one another in a safe space for us. I would always find myself going to Whole Foods or, some of the other natural food stores, and I'm like, no, we need our own.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And mine is catered to hair care, but I am also able to help with some of the other herbal consultations as it pertains to like teas, because I go that route.
Yeah.
You can heal a lot through teas. I have healed my life through teas.
Yeah.
So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Tea is definitely the tea.
There's so much more coming, and I'm just so excited to build with, you all and other just creators. Like, it's just so inspiring to see us living in our full potential and our purpose. So,
absolutely.
Yes.
So tell us about the actual products.
The product line?
Have. Yes.
So the product line is, like I said, the aloe collection that we have been doing for 2 years now. We have the black aloe shampoo, which is filled with plantain ash. It's just a bunch of yummy nutrients for healing the scalp, right? If you have any scalp issues, it's going to literally clear them away. It is a clarifier. And then we have the aloe leave-in, which is hydrating to the hair, and it's very light. Pretty much any hair texture can use it. And this is another thing that I do at the apothecary, which is customizing the hair products. So if you're needing a little bit more, right, or you have, say, like a different porosity, or you just want to learn more about your hair, that's what I do also with my product consultations. So we said the black aloe shampoo, the aloe leave-in, and I also created an aloe jelly.
I love that aloe jelly. I'm sorry, but that stuff is the bomb.
It's made out of rose water and aloe vera and just whipping it up to get it to be a consistency that works like gel. I have a lot of people also customize that gel, and they make it like a flaxseed gel added in there. Yeah, so it's really good. I have a full line, and there's so much more coming. There's another line that will have different products, right, that are more catered to a lock. See, I'm on my lock journey now.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that we have what we need as well, because sometimes for loose naturals and lock clients, you need something different. That's why I'm so big on customizing. That way you can look in the mirror and say, this is working for my hair. My hair is healthy, and that's where the real transformation starts, where you can look at your hair and look at it for what it is, accept it for what it is, and just nurture it. That's it.
Well, I have all of these people is on the watch party, and they are absolutely interested in this product. So they are like, where can we purchase the products at? Where is the apothecary at? Give us all the tea, because if you don't tell us, we gonna snap. That's how I feel. Like that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So please tell them.
So I am located over on 1005 West Bush Boulevard, Suite 104A. I have a front window, so you'll see me in the Apothecary Beauty. It is right across the street from Chamberlain High School. Yes, West Bush Boulevard, Suite 104.
Wow, sounds like Bush Boulevard is doing some things, because Queen's Vision is there too.
Yes.
And the outfit that I have on came from Queen's Vision.
Can we just make it a
strip
of us, please?
Can we just make it a strip of us, please, so we can go ahead and get it done?
That entire community over there, black-owned businesses as well.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And we do the same thing. We make sure that you know where to find what you need.
Yeah. So what about color? Are you...
Okay, so I don't... The only color that I really get into is henna.
Okay.
So I do get into henna coloring. But if you're using, like, color from the store, or, like, chemical-based coloring, then you won't want to use henna, because it will deposit protein, so it really restructures the hair. It makes the hair stronger.
Okay.
And it does color the hair. So we have red henna, we have brown henna, and there's like a black henna.
Okay.
If you go henna, you may not want to deal with the coloring process outside of that.
Okay.
But yes, because it's literally rebuilding your hair strands, and it's not easy to remove from the hair.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So we will be having a community wellness class coming up in February, and maybe I'll be back on the show by then, and we can talk about it.
Absolutely.
Right?
I like henna. I actually used henna. This was back when I lived in Turkey, because I lived in Turkey for 2 years, from '97 to '99.
Wow.
And I lived on the Turkish economy. My ex-husband was military, and I actually had a GS position. I was working for the Air Force myself, and we lived on the Turkish economy at the time. So people that were doing my hair were Turkish, and they actually
use a lot of henna.
And so I liked it, and it did change the texture. Like it was just different. I wasn't prepared for that, because I was just thinking it was a color.
Yeah.
But it did change the texture, so I'm very familiar with henna. I think I'm gonna try, because I've been thinking about doing something different with my hair. So we might have to be doing something.
Look, henna's gonna define the curls. They will get your curls hopping.
So you sell your products in bulk?
I sell my products in wholesale. Come talk to me.
All right.
Yeah, go talk to her. Seriously, y'all. I'm I'm a true testament.
Well, she's in Texas, so.
Okay, definitely. Email me. Visit my website. My website is www.sacredcrowns.com. So you can email me directly, and we can talk wholesale pricing.
Yeah.
Because I want to get my product line into the hands of those who also know how to get them into the hands of people.
Right.
Yeah,
that's my cousin. She's a loctician.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yay.
So is the henna more permanent, or is it something that you can come and go with?
You can come and go with it, but it will take some time for the henna to leave the hair.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know when I had it, it was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're going into our second break. When we come back, we'll discuss some more about our ladies and us all reconnecting to our natural gifts. Thank you.